Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. Thank you so much for watching every day, Monday through Friday, beginning at 2, and that's Eastern time, as we get to ride home with each other. You've been sending emails, and I appreciate you doing that, by the way. Donna@donnasedge.com. That's Donna@donnasedge.com. And with these emails, you can tell me what you would like for me to have on the air. And I'm tickled to death to do that for you. So a lot of you are wanting to know about technology. And yes, Phil and I have been in the technology industry for a really long time. We used to own an internet company. It was a dial-up, and then believe me, things have changed since then, because you have your high-powered internet now. But technology has taken a change, and it's almost on a daily basis you'll see the changes. I found an article. I really love this, and I'm going to share this with you. It's waka.com. That's WAKA.com. And this is the title: What the New Year's Tech Resolutions, what you should make for yourself, changes that you might want to make. So let's go ahead and talk about a few of those. This is a biggie right here. It's the most aggravating part to the tech world, but you got to do it. And it's called managing and changing your passwords. And this is another thing. The best thing to do is not have the same password for everything. Let's say you have 2 credit cards. You might want to have different passwords for each one of those. Now, what do you do? How do you store the passwords? How do you keep up with it? You have to change your password all the time with Facebook, because Facebook can be a nightmare. People are always hacking your page. But let's talk about passwords just for a minute. And again, this is waka.com, WAKA.com. Great advice. Using the same password for multiple accounts, especially sensitive ones like banks and social media, is a major security risk. If one account is compromised, then they all are, because guess what? The hacker is going to find out what your bank account is. And if they and don't use names like your kids and grandkids and stuff like that. No anniversary date, nothing like that. Let it be like a weird one. Okay, so this is what they say. Consider using a password manager like Apple's password app, 1Password, or LastPass. Now, these tools will generate and store complex passwords for you. Also create a unique code system that you can remember, and that's important too. You can also begin using 2-factor authentication and passwords to keep your account safe. I'm going to have to say, I hate that part where you have to do the 2-part, but it's the way it is in today's world. Okay, we got a whole new world that we're dealing with, especially on the technology side. Yeah, it's aggravating, but using the 2-step also helps. So I'll put my password in. I've got my bank account. I had something that happened during the move. And this is what happened during the move. Okay, so I was using my credit card. I changed the address on my credit card. I thought I did it the right way. Guess what? I didn't. So when we were calling the truck and the movers who were going to help us with this move to come to Abbeville, South Carolina, by the way, and I love Abbeville. So there was an issue with the credit card because I changed the new address, but I didn't change it when it came to the truck that I wanted to rent, that Phil and I were going to rent. Caused an issue. Yeah. So guess what? I had to spend time on the phone. There's a process to everything. Changing anything is going to be a process anymore. So what I should have done, I should have had a different billing address also with the trucking company that I wanted to rent. Had I done that, it would have been smooth sailing. Because I didn't take that one step, it cost me over an hour on the phone customer service. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, limit social media time. Oh, please do that. We all do social media way too much. There's a whole life out there. You got kids, you got grandkids, you got a spouse, all these things. Spend more time with them. Okay, this is what they say. Now, waka.com, WAKA.com. Doom scrolling. I've never heard of that. Doom scrolling and endless hours of social media can have a negative impact on mental health and productivity. How many times have you wanted to check out like an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend or something like that? Who cares what they're doing right now? That takes up your boss's time. It takes up your time. It takes time away from your kids. Ask this question. If you are in a business, let's say you're in sales, you're in management, whatever that you are, you're running a business, ask yourself this question. I've been doing this for 30 years. What I'm doing right now, is that helping my company or the company that I work with? What I'm doing right now. Keep that thought. Okay, now here's what the author says. I cannot count how many times I've seen a family sit down for a dinner in a restaurant and all the young kids with headphones on or staring at a tablet or a phone screen. That can't be good for families. Set time limits. I mean, I love social media. I'm not one of those like, I hate social media. I love social media, but you got a family too. We want to keep the family intact, right? You know, people feel like they're not worth anything. It's probably because we're sitting here doing this all the time instead of eating and having a nice dinner with our family. Encourage device-free dinners and quality time together. Add a cutoff time for your evening routine when phones are put away. Okay, now I know back in Donna's old day in the 70s, when we didn't have computers and cell phones and all that kind of stuff, I get it. But I had other activities. I was able to go outside. I loved being outside. We had a farm, and it was just a whole lot of fun being with animals and stuff like that. But even that can be too much. What I'm saying is, and what the author here is saying, have a balance in your life. You got to do that. And you got to be social. You got to talk with people and look at them. Okay, this is what we fuss about the young people all the time, okay? And it's our fault for letting it happen. We say, they can't even hold a simple conversation. Well, it's because we've all been busy with work. We've been busy with hobbies. We've been busy with everything. They haven't seen that value. So let's bring that value back to the family, okay? Number 3, don't believe everything you see online. That's not the truth. Okay. With advancements like AI, it's becoming increasingly difficult to distinguish between real and fake content. Now I can pick it out, but I'm in the business, so be skeptical of clickbait, sensational headlines, and unverified images. Think twice before sharing, and consider the source. Amen to that. How many times have you been on Facebook and you've been looking at shingles for a house? You want to get a new roof. All of a sudden, you start seeing all these crazy advertisements on Facebook for people who do roofing. Yeah, so AI is all over it, and also social media is all over it. And Facebook is too. I don't care what Mark Zuckerberg says. So don't believe every single thing you see online. Okay, how many times have I seen women do this? Okay, so, and men too, you care about your face and what it looks like. You don't want wrinkles. Or you're going to see somebody that's got the miracle drug, but it's only $19.99. Okay, so you've got the miracle thing that's going to take away all the wrinkles away from your face, and it's only $19.99. Okay, come on. If this were real, I know I would pay $100 to take wrinkles off. I would, and I like to save money. If it sounds too good to be true, this age-old saying still applies. If it sounds too good to be true, it's too good to be true. So think about that, okay? All right, deauthorize unused apps on Facebook. I did a cleaning. I got rid of a whole bunch of pages that I had liked and all those it just takes up time. And it winds up being a sales job. It's good to have things that you're interested in, but I'm talking about old stuff that, it was so old that no one was even using it anymore. It's just taking up space. It clutters your mind. We don't need to do that. So deauthorize unused apps on Facebook. Many of us use our Facebook accounts, and we all do, to log into other apps and websites. Over time, we may stop using these services and forget to revoke their access. I know if you sell on eBay, there is, and I make things and, candles and jewelry and stuff like that. So I sell things on, all kinds of apps. And so I've never clicked this, okay, because you can put your username and password in, which is what I suggest you do. Your username and password, or you can log in by using your Facebook account. Okay, I thought about this. What if something happens to your Facebook account? What if? What if it goes under? You're not going to be able to get into your eBay page. It's best whenever possible to use a username and a password and not log in using Facebook or anything else. So think about that. Now, over time, again, we might not even use eBay anymore. Okay, this poses a security risk. So on the regular review and remove any unused app authorizations in your Facebook settings. Make sure you do that. And you can go into settings now. Now, let me tell you about Facebook. Okay, I'll get used to going into a setting a particular way, and bang, they change it. Okay, if you'll Google whatever search engine you use, if you're going ahead and Google that on how to, say, get rid of apps or something like that, you can get the latest technology on how to do it. So just wanted to tell you that. Okay, here's number 5. Be kind online. Be kind online. That's the biggie right there. The internet can be a breeding ground for negativity and conflict. People just want to start fights with you. You don't even know who they are. And it's probably not even a person. It could possibly be a bot. Before you argue with somebody on Facebook, somebody you don't even know, why don't you do this? Click their page. See if they're even a real human being. And let me tell you how to tell if it's a real human being or not. If it's a real human being, you're going to see more than pictures of just them. Okay, you'll see that. They're probably not going to be a general in the Army. They're probably not going to be a commanding officer in the Army. They're probably not going to be a surgeon, and they're probably not going to be widowed with children. That's something right there. Hackers like to do that. They want to work on your emotions. You know, like, oh, that poor man, he's widowed. His wife passed away. Guess what? It's a bot, and there's an organized crime that does that. Okay, so be careful. Be kind online, and also before reacting impulsively to a post. I've done it before. Once you react on an impulse, you can't pull it back out. Okay, once it's out there, it's there to stay. Because guess what? Even though you remove that post, I've had this happen. I have a crazy family member. And so she would put negative stuff about me on her Facebook page. And here's what I did. Okay, someone, her husband or somebody, relative, or daughters, would probably tell her, you might want to take that off, before Donna finds out about it. All I had to do is take a screenshot. Did you know that screenshots are forever? Yeah, so be really careful what you put on Facebook, because people can take a screenshot of it. And when they take a screenshot of it, even though you take it off, they still have it. So consider that, okay, before you put something out there you should not put out there. And also remember that there's a person on the other side of the screen. So foster a positive and respectful online environment. I had a situation with someone I know who wanted to put something negative on my Facebook page. I think he just wants me to tell him I love him. So anyway, I always respond to, I love you. I'm not going to argue with you. Be respectful. Just because you have a differing, say, political opinion, or whether it's football. I mean, Alabama, Auburn, Clemson, South Carolina. Okay, that can foster some fights. So instead of going to someone else's Facebook page, putting nasty stuff on there about their opposing team or their opposing political ideas, let it go. Don't go on somebody else's page and do that. It's just not worth it. It's not worth breaking up a long relationship over. Okay, keep your software updated. This is extremely important. Doing a regular your operating system, apps, and antivirus software is crucial for protecting your devices from security vulnerabilities. That's going to happen. Enable automatic updates whenever possible. I don't let mine automatically do it. I have mine set to where I can approve it or not approve it. Okay, because I have done some things by accident before. Don't just automatically do it. Again, it could be somebody doing something crazy on your Facebook page or whatever else you have. By incorporating these tech resolutions into your life, you can create a safer, more positive digital experience for yourself and your family. Absolutely. Let's keep families together. Okay, let's go into a commercial break. We're going to be right back in just a minute. So y'all hang in there, okay?
Twin City Used Car Sales has been serving drivers in the Northeast Alabama area for years with a quality selection of late model used cars, SUVs, and pickup trucks. On top of our extensive selection and competitive prices, we offer professional auto financing services for used car buyers of all credit levels. Whether you've just begun your search or you're ready to secure your next vehicle, at Twin City Used Car Sales, you will drive away with the vehicle of your dreams. The sales and finance staff at Twin City Used Car Sales looks forward to serving you, and you can apply for financing online before your visit to our used dealership in Gadsden, Alabama. Check us out on the web at twincityusedcars.com or go by our location at 901 First Avenue, Gadsden, Alabama. We sincerely look forward to serving you. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant.
Because of your overwhelming support, our $14.88 MyPillow has been one of the biggest sales in MyPillow history. I couldn't think of a better way to say thank you than to extend our wholesale pricing through Christmas. Get a classic standard MyPillow for only $14.88. Upgrade to a queen size, just $18.88. King size, only $1 more. Get my body pillows for only $29.88. And ready? Multi-use MyPillows, only $9.88. It's perfect time to stock up for Christmas gifts for everyone on your list. Go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of our wholesale pricing. Including my classic standard MyPillow is only $14.88. But that's not all. I'm so confident you're going to love our classic MyPillows that I'm going to extend my 60-day money-back guarantee until March 1st, 2025. Plus, orders over $75 ship absolutely free.
The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer.
Yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Okay, so we're back. My name is Donna, and I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show. We're talking tech world right now. So let's talk about how to remove your personal information from Google searches. How many times have you tried to search for a roofer and then you start getting like these ads all over the place? They even start coming on your phone. You start getting them. Be careful about giving your telephone number out too, because they'll, believe me, you'll never get it. Okay, now how to remove your information from Google. Let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, so if you use a mobile device, what you can do is go to google.com and tap on your photo or your account. Okay, now this is how you do it on a mobile device. Okay, go to settings and then look for results about you. Okay, let's do this again. So on your mobile device, you got your cell phone here. Go to google.com and tap on your photo or your account. Okay, go to settings and then look for results about you. It's surprising what you're going to find here. Enter your information, follow the directions, enter your name, your phone number, your address, and your email addresses. Okay, Google will search, and Google will search for your information. Now, remove your information. If it finds your information, you'll have the option to remove it from search sites. Okay, the next step, you're going to check your email. You'll receive an email when the process is complete, and it usually takes a few days. Because I'm just going to tell you, packets of you is going to go out to everybody. It's going to go out to legitimate businesses, and it'll also go out to scammers. So again, let's talk about this. This is how to remove your information from Google. And you may want to do this on a periodic basis because sometimes we just forget. And we start looking for, like Publix grocery store was on sale. Can I see the sales flyer? You're going to start you'll be inundated with information coming from every grocery store, even the grocery stores not even in your area. Let's do it again. Okay, on your mobile device, go to google.com and tap on your photo or your account. And you can do the same thing now on your laptop computer or your desktop computer. So you just go to google.com, tap on the photo or the account, go to settings, look for results about you. Now that's results about you. That's what you want to type in. Enter your information, follow the directions, and enter the name, phone number, street address, and email address. Google, and now, if you're like me, you got multiple email addresses, like every business we've ever had. I need to get rid of some of them. And sometimes I just have email accounts I don't even know I have. Basically, it's going to be whatever you're currently using. Okay, remove your information. If it finds your information, you'll have the option to remove it from the search results. Now, check your email. And again, you're going to receive an email in could be just a few days now before this actually happens. And you'll be able to remove the results. Okay, now, people search sites. You'll likely find your information on people search sites like True People Search, Family Tree Now, and the United States Phone Book. Now, these sites can use public information from courthouses to compile their data. Now, selecting these sites in the Google's results will remove them from your search results. Note, this process doesn't remove your information from the sites themselves, because later on somebody can still get that info. You'll need to contact each site individually to request a removal. Okay, let's do it again. People search sites. Do you know you got exes, you got ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, you got ex-whatever, even crazy family members who don't like you are going to be searching for you and see if they can dig up some dirt on you. That's the only thing I don't like about the internet, okay? And it can be stuff that's like totally not true, or they can find some little nugget and make it into something that is not. So you'll likely find your information on people search sites like True People Search, okay? I would just type in, go to Google or whatever your search engine is, and just type in True People Search. Also, Family Free Now and U.S. Phone Book. Now, these sites use public information from courthouses to compile their data. Now, by selecting these sites in the Google's results, will remove them from your search results. Again, note, this process doesn't remove your information from that particular site itself. You'll need to contact each site individually to request removal. Okay, let's talk about protecting your privacy. Okay, scammers are out there. Romance scams. We're going to have a romance scam segment coming up pretty soon. Had one before, but there is even more ways they can try to take you for what you've got. Protect your privacy. Removing your information from Google search is a good step in protecting your privacy. Scammers can use this information to target you, so it's important to limit its availability. All right, now let's also talk about your email, okay? Because when I'm buying something from a company, I'm really careful if I do it online. That's why it's best really just to shop local. Like in Abbeville here, you really need to shop with these folks. You're going to be able to trust them a lot better than online. So let's say you go to Bed Bath & Beyond, you don't want to go to the mall, you don't want to go there, you just want to order it online. That's fine. I understand that. Be careful of all the information. Don't put like if it says, you have to put your address so they can ship it to you, well, then that's a gimme. You got to do that. But if it says that you don't have to put your email address, or it says you don't have to put your phone number, don't do it. Just put the things they say they have to have in order to ship that product out to you. Okay, now let's talk about your emails. Okay, I get this all the time. You guys are constantly sending me emails about this. Okay, so, and by the way, my email address is donna@donnasedge.com. That's donna@donnasedge.com. Okay, so you get this email and it looks legit. Okay, it's real easy to copy somebody's logo on their business. So let's just say you use Bank of America. Okay, and everybody recognizes their logo. Okay, so somebody has probably done a copy and a paste, and they've originated some kind of a weird email address. And Yahoo and some of these big ones, it's easy to do. I'm just telling you, and the scammers know it. So you got the Bank of America logo, and it looks like really, really legit. And they're saying there's a problem with your account. Okay, red flag. Okay, first of all, I'm not going to send you an email like that. They're not even going to call you. There will be other ways that they will approach you. It could be a letter. Even at a letter, be careful. Okay, here are the signs. Okay, so, oh, and by the way, I've received stuff from banks that I've never used their bank service before. So why would I click on the link? That lets you know it's a scam. Okay, so they say click on this link and enter your username and password. That's all they want is your password. Okay, the username they'll probably figure out. All they want is the password, because even though they know you don't have a Bank of America account, they know you may have one with Wells Fargo. So they're hoping that whatever you put in for that password, that's probably what you use on Wells Fargo as well, or any other bank in the world. So these people are sophisticated. Yeah, if they would do things the right way to better the world, that would be great. But they want to scam you out of your hard-earned money. Emails, never click the link. Okay, let me tell you another way that you can know it's a scam. Okay, if it's, say, Bank of America, okay, their domain name, the domain name is what you type in up at the address bar on your computer, and that's how you get to the website. Okay, if the website is not bankofamerica.com, if the email address is Susie at XYZXX, anything but Bank of America is a scam. Okay. And even be careful there. I'm just going to tell you, I wouldn't even click the link on that. Here's what I would do, and what I have done before. The bank we use, one time I got it. First of all, I knew it was a scam because it was not from my bank's domain name. Then they told me to click this link. Okay, so here's what I did. I called my bank and I said, you guys trying to get in touch with me about something? Is there a problem with my account? And they're looking, no, there's no problem with your account. Why? And I said, because I got this email and I'm suspicious because it did not have your domain name as the email address. It would say something like admin or something at whatever the bank name is .com. And I said, well, I'm suspicious because, normally it would have your domain name on the email. And they said, yeah, we're getting a lot of those phone calls. And if it's anything, info at XYZ7722, if it's anything other than that domain name, it's a scam. Don't be part of it. And don't watch your hard-earned money float out the window to some scammer somewhere. And I'm not saying just, out of this country. Plenty of that scamming is going on right here in this country as well. Okay, hope you learned something, new tech stuff and new ways to protect yourself. And I promise you I'll have another show next month because there's going to be another way people can scam you. But I'm going to keep you on top of things. Thank you so much for watching Donna's Edge. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of Donna'sEdge.com, by the way, totally legitimate. Thank you so much for watching. Continue sending emails. I love getting emails from you. You can send an email to Donna@Donna'sEdge.com. That's Donna@Donna'sEdge.com. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Continue sending them, okay? It's your show, not mine. Again, thank you so much for watching.
Donna's Designs offers a line of handmade memorial, wedding, and keepsake jewelry that launched back in 1970. I'm a self-trained jewelry designer, and I will work closely with you to create unique designs you can love and treasure for years to come. Whether that be flowers that were used in a funeral arrangement or stones you found on the beach at a memorable trip, call me at 256-659-4319, and let's think of the possibilities.